It's time for the greatest athleticism you've ever seen in your life. The pros and the leagues are shaking in their boots. With all the videos out there of talented bowlers showing their stuff, there's this series, as it is now time to watch me suck at bowling.
Welcome to week 3 of 4 for the month of April 2020. Watch me suck at bowling, coming to you from COVID lanes. And because we're healthy so far, we're allowed to use the downstairs public lanes, which are Candlepin. At some point, we're probably going to be relegated to the upstairs and doing something else. Anyway, we're here at COVID lanes, and we are bowling on lane number 19. And these are the two games that we've had so far. A 78 and an 86. For this house, I've heard that is extremely good. So, how will we do next time? For the first two shows, I forgot to say that Watch Me Suck at Bowling is proud to sponsor the hit Candlepin TV show, King of the Palace, where you can watch people, whenever they get this back up and running, actually bowling in actual lanes and hitting actual pins with actual sidewalls and stuff. Just type in, King of the Palace in YouTube search bar and edit out a bunch of dead air, and youtube.com/newpalace lanes, hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you see what you like, or like what you see. So completely out of turn here. So completely out of whack. Anyway, let's see how game 3 goes. Game 3, frame 1, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. It seems every game, albeit a different pin standing every time, ends with a 9. And for those of you who like the pin setters, to keep things somewhat normal, here's the GF2 in action. Frame 2, ball 1. Yeah, it's funny how every dot is pretty much similar, yet somehow some pins will not stand in certain spots. Ball 2. Ball 3. That sewer cover just took that thing way left. 6.
So far, so good. Again, driveway bowling, quite a bit different. 9 and 1, like everything has started. And a 6 and 2, we are at 15.
Frame 3, ball 1. Ball 2. As I said in the previous, this place makes Fun Spot look like Putnam Street. Ball 3. I was aiming for the piece of wood that's in the front of your picture. Still did some damage. Oh well, we'll take 8. Frame 4, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. Six.
This is almost a repeat performance of the previous 2 frames, except we only got an 8 and 3, and then the 6 and 4. We're at 29. This is looking like a normal driveway bowling game, pretty much.
Frame 5, ball 1. This is similar to high-tech lanes, and so far the game is actually the lowest, but it's also around average. Ball 2. Ball 3. Eight. Frame 6, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. Well, anywhere else that would have went, but hey, COVID is tough. Niner.
Now it's starting to look better than a driveway bowling game. You got an 8 and 5, and we got a 9 and 6, and we got a 46. And it's funny how some pins will not stand in certain spots, or even if the cap is good, it won't stand one way, but it will the other.
Frame 7, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3, too big of a gap between 1 and 3 there. Ooh, that was a nice shot. Niner. Frame 8, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. To the left and to the right for a 7.
That's still not too bad. We got a 9 and 7 and a 7 and 8. We're at 62. Typically, driveway bowling, that is, again, typically the final score. But not here. Let's see how much higher we can take it.
Frame 9, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. Ooh, pulled an 8 out of nowhere. Last frame, ball 1. Ball 2. You hear me dragging my feet. That's just to kind of mask the music that's playing in the background. It's not very loud, but yeah, just playing it safe. Ball 3. I don't know what made the head pin fall, but by ICBA rules, if a fair delivery is made and a pin falls on its own, it counts. And we end with a 7. Well, I bet the last game's gonna be a whimper, because for this is actually not too bad. We got to 77, a lot of 7s, a lot of 9s. That 6 is the worst thing, believe it or not. Well, that other 6 too. So that's what we have now from the land of COVID lanes. This is George F551 saying hope you enjoyed and have a good one.